Looking at the video title, you might wonder, isn't every market in the world of finance known as a money market? After all, isn't finance all about money? Just like how the roots of a tree give the tree its strength, money is like the root which keeps financial markets strong. To know more about the branches of financial markets, stick around till the end of the video. In today's video, we will be discussing about the money market and the various instruments used in them for investing. Now let us take an example to understand what money markets are. ABC Limited needs short-term finances to pay for its day-to-day business operational expenses such as sales, advertising, and even the payment of the salary of its employees, as many of its funds are not liquid or have already been invested. After a discussion, the top management of the company decides to raise money through the money markets because the rate of interest for short-term loans that it would have to pay is the least among all the other sources. When the time period involved in a particular transaction is under 1 year, it is known as a short-term transaction. The money market refers to trading in very short-term debt investments. And when an institution loans out its funds to another institution at a rate of interest, it is known as a debt investment. Money market instruments are low-risk investments that have maturities ranging from overnight to under 1 year. The short life of the investments makes it a highly liquid market as the money can be pulled out in a short duration. At the wholesale level, it involves large volume trades between institutions and traders. And at the retail level, it includes money market mutual funds bought by individual investors and money market accounts opened by bank customers. This basically allows borrowers like ABC Limited to keep their cash flow steady, while it also allows lenders to earn a profit as they earn interest on the money that they have lent. Now here's something interesting for you. The largest money market player in the world is JP Morgan, with over $100 billion invested in the instruments market. With this, let's move to the two categories of money markets. 1. The money market account. 2. The money market fund. Now let's discuss about the money market account. A money market account is like a deposit account which can be opened at banks or any other financial institution. It is very similar to a savings account and thus it requires a minimum balance to be maintained at all times. This is also a very safe source of investment because for one, they have a legal backing. Say you have $10,000 in your money market account in the US and the bank or the financial institution where your account is opened invests the deposited money in securities and makes a loss, then the Federal Depositors Insurance Corporation will recover your deposits. And 2. Banks use the money from these accounts to invest in stable, short-term securities that come with low risk and high liquid assets. And once these investments mature, the bank splits the return with you, which is why you end up getting a higher rate of return. Now let's talk about money market fund. A money market fund is very similar to a mutual fund. Investors invest in low risk securities for a short period of time in order to diversify the risk of their portfolio. Instead of depositing money into an account, investors trade these funds in order to make a profit. A money market fund gives dividend to its investors. Now, you might ask what the difference between a money market fund and a money market account is. While they sound very similar, they are very different. The former is an investment managed by an investment fund company and hence carries no guarantee of principal in case of a loss. The latter is an interest earning savings account offered by a financial institution or a bank and is insured by a legal body. Many of you might ask that if money market instruments are less riskier than stocks, why doesn't everyone invest in them? With equities, the high risk is balanced out with a higher rate of return, whereas when we talk about money market instrument, due to the low risk, the fund managers invest your money into funds which are safer and give a lower rate of return. Instruments like these help in diversifying an investor's portfolio in order to reduce the risk. However, there is an indirect risk which would come in your way if you invest in money markets, and that is because the purchasing power of an investor can suffer. For example, if an investor is generating a 2% return in their money market account, but the inflation rate is at 4%, what do you think this means? The rate at which the investor's money is growing is lesser than the rate of inflation, which could basically result in a loss of purchasing power. Now let's move to the last topic of this video, the types of financial markets. They are as follows. Stock markets. Markets which provide financing through the issue of shares of a company. Bond markets are the markets which provide financing through the issue of bonds and are also known as debt markets. Derivative market. It's the market which provides the instruments for the management of financial risk. Money market is the market which provides short-term debt financing and investment. Commodity market, it is the market which facilitates the trading of commodities. And the last one, foreign exchange market, it is the market which takes care of trading of currencies. We hope you enjoyed this, and please let us know if you have any feedback or any topic that you want us to cover.